welcome. Today we're talking with church members Matthew and Jen Wallace. Jen and Matthew, generosity is a big part of our Christian faith. What inspires you to be generous?
I think Matthew and I both recognize the power of community, and we all go through things in our lives. We have highs and lows and ebbs and flows, and when we're working together and when we're supporting each other, it's just a better environment for everybody. I was raised in going to summer camp, to Christian camp, and the motto of the camp was God first, others second, I'm third. And that's always stayed with me. It's a really powerful way to live your life, to really just be helping grow our community and support each other. And in doing so, it really is just a more powerful community for everybody.
Growing up in a family that, relied on the generosity of others, I can remember needing assistance with things going through college, whether it was for tuition, textbooks, room and board, and being able to go to my grandparents and say, hey, I need a little help with this, and they're being extremely generous to help me out with that, or whether it is the generosity of others to help keep the electricity and the water on at the house so that we had a safe roof over our heads growing up. I also recall the generosity of others in providing scholarships for both myself and my brother so that we could afford to go to summer camp and have the summer camp experience.
Are there people or experiences that have taught you to be generous?
Yeah, some of my best memories with my parents growing up was like working at pancake dinners at church with my dad to support Rotary and Sunshine camps, or doing volunteer work with my mom in programs in the city, or hanging out in the kitchen at church while she did the church choir or leadership things. So I think, being raised in the family that I was raised in, my parents, my grandparents, my family my extended family are all incredibly generous people. And so I think that really leading by example, and even if we didn't have a lot of money to give at different times, just the way that my parents and my family showed up for people, I think provided a really powerful guide for me.
I remember taking that leap of faith, moving up to the Rochester area, quitting a job, coming up here, trying to find a job, learn the area, the ways of Rochester and all, and my father-in-law taking me in and, guiding me and mentoring me, with how to find a job here in the local area and all that, and seeing him also go out and mentor others to help them better themselves in the future, was extremely important to me.
Yeah, so my parents also have mentored and supported a group of kids who come from a migrant community in Florida who are attending school actually in a program here in Rochester. And so we are very blessed to have a house in the Finger Lakes. And so we had everybody down, right? So we've had all the kids there. And just the power of that experience of when you open yourself or your home up to other people that you might not ever otherwise come across in life or in other ways, what we learned from them, the relationship my kids built, the experience for all of us, it's such a powerful thing to just be open and giving, and how much more you get in return, right? Like what those experiences are for us.
Absolutely. Yeah. What would you consider saying to others who are thinking about giving to Parenton Presbyterian Church?
I think to give authentically and from your heart. And, generosity doesn't have to be this over-the-top huge thing, right? It's the little ways that we show up for each other every day. It does not have to be, I'm committing to give hours and hours and hours every week. It can be, I'm just going to show up for this one thing. But the power of that and to just do it authentically and from your heart you get so much more in return.
I feel that we here at Perryton Presbyterian Church are really changing lives. Jesus said, what you do unto others, you do unto me. And the support that we provide here, whether it is through our AA meetings, supporting other scouts, our community dinners, all the mission work that we do here, really all adds up in that we are stronger as a community than we are as an individual there, and that speaks volumes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for talking with us today.